In 2011, Katy Kosyachokova fainted during a university exam, and since then, her life has not been the same. She was diagnosed with stomach cancer and then rushed into surgery where she had her stomach removed. But her experience led to her to co-found the Stomach Cancer Foundation of Canada. Now she works as a physician's assistant in the same hospital where she was diagnosed. She helps people fight the same cancer that she survived. We're so honored to have her in studio with us. Welcome to Your Morning.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited to learn more about your story and about what you were doing for awareness. As a 21-year-old student, you faint. You're then told you have stomach cancer. You're in surgery. You have it removed. What's your journey been like since?
So I've come full circle now.
Yeah.
So from patient to survivor, now to provider. But it was definitely not an easy journey. So again,
what were some of the challenges you lived with?
So definitely as a 21-year-old woman, I was misdiagnosed. So lots of people didn't believe that anything was wrong with me until they finally discovered the stomach cancer. And of course, at that time, I didn't even know that you could live without a stomach or get stomach cancer. So telling me that I was going to have it 100% removed, that was a huge challenge to my identity.
I bet. And for people who might be wondering, and I certainly had this question, how does not having a stomach affect your everyday life?
Yeah. So the first couple of years were really, really tough. And you can probably see from the photos that I lost about 50 pounds just with surgery. So eating became a daily routine. So small, frequent meals, trying to get the nutrition that I needed, trying to put on calories. 12 years later, I can say that I can eat absolutely anything. And I think I think you look great. Thank you.
Since your diagnosis, there's been some major accomplishment when it comes to research and awareness, a big part of that you're a big part of. For stomach cancer, you've been involved in a new treatment trial right now. How has your experience, what you've lived through, woven its way into research and your work?
Yes, I mean, I think I practice as a very compassionate and empathetic clinician because I'm able to really understand the exact journey that my patients are going through.
Yeah.
And part of that has been the awareness and the research. So just this year alone, we've contributed to $16.4 million in grants through the Canadian Cancer Society just for stomach cancer research. So we're very, very proud as an organization.
That represents a lot of work. And in terms of the awareness piece, you were sharing something with me you're very proud of.
Yes, so 6 years ago when we started to bring awareness for stomach cancer, only 6 sites lit up in Canada. And now we're over 150 sites worldwide, including the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Kyoto Tower. So super proud of that.
It's a really fast journey. Today you're working, we should tell everybody, as a physician's assistant at Princess Margaret Cancer Center. How do your own experiences, you touched on this a little bit, how they really help you connect with patients?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think I know exactly where my patients sit every day that I see them. So it really lets me be empathetic and give them some practical tips. Again, how do you live without a stomach? I don't think a lot of people have that journey.
Because it's often not found until it becomes advanced. We're talking about stomach cancer. The 5-year survival rate for stomach cancer in Canada is less than 30%. What do you want people watching today to know about this disease?
So things are rapidly changing. So back in 2011, there was just the surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy, and now we're rapidly advancing. So even in the 3 years, we've started to notice personalized medicine. So people can come in, they get biomarker testing, and then we're able to match cancer treatments specific to their mutations, making people live longer and also minimizing the side effect burden of treatment. So lots and lots is going on right now.
Katy, I think there might be people who are interested to know what your symptoms look like, because as you said, it went misdiagnosed for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with stomach cancer is it's often misdiagnosed because the symptoms are very vague. So fatigue, in my case, I was anemic because I had a bleed and I fainted. But oftentimes, if you're having reflux symptoms and these reflux symptoms aren't going away with stomach acid pills, that's definitely an indication to get tested and maybe get an endoscopy or a scope down the stomach to see what's going on.
It's always fascinating to me to meet people who have made this journey from patient to care provider. Thanks so much for coming on Your Morning today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great to meet you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.